Hey guys, it's me, Poppy Green here, coming to you with a new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you my water of the day. Yeah. I can't remember what the lady's name is that does that, but she does like all the waters with like the flavored syrups and whatever. So today we're going to be using this knockoff Stanley Cup from Five Below, because I'm too cheap to buy real ones. I do have another knockoff one that's over there, but every so often I switch it out. I'm going to dump whatever's in here because it's gross and almost gone. The straw did not come with this. This is a straw. I bought this pack from Temu so that I had backup straw because I didn't like the straw that came with this one. The straw that came with my other cup isn't terrible. Yeah, this is my other cup. This is from Temu. This one I actually like better than this one just because this one holds ice a lot better than this one does. This one's more insulated. This one is not insulated inside. So I do prefer that one over this one. I really want to get this one in pink though, if they ever get it in. And I like that top screws on. This one just pulls off. I did decorate this myself. The stickers on here are Happy Tree Friends. If you guys don't know what Happy Tree Friends is, look it up. It's a PG-13 cartoon, adult cartoon. I'm going to rinse this out. So these are both 40-ounce tumblers. Because I'm putting flavor in this, I'm not going to use, I do have gallons of water that no one drank at Jackson's birthday party. So I'll save those for like when I just want plain water, but because I'm doing flavored water. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab, I have a couple ice cube trays. So I have one of these. I have some shaped ice cube trays that I can't currently find. I think they're possibly in this cupboard somewhere. But I have a couple other ice cube trays in that cupboard, I believe is where they are. I have this one that's supposed to make, I keep saying the Millennial Falcon. Not the Millennial Falcon. The Death Star. But for some reason it leaks and the whole top won't do it and it only does the bottom half of the Death Star. So this is not the one I'm currently using though. I'm gonna go grab the one that's in the freezer now. I prefer though, like I like the little ones just because they take up less room in there because we don't have a very big freezer. But I like those ones because I can fit it right on top of our loaf of bread that's sitting in there. But the first thing I do is I pop out my ice cubes. And I will use, if I'm using the round mold, I use just that. If I'm using this bigger mold, or yeah, the tray, sorry, then I'll use typically a whole tray of ice. With this one, mainly because it doesn't stay cold very long. This one is not insulated, but with that one, because I can put ice in it before I leave for work. So I go to work at 9, I leave my house, if I'm leaving on time, 8:40, but more like 8:50, because I never leave on time. And by like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, there's still ice in there. I don't know why this last ice cube isn't moving out. Okay, so this takes up a pretty good chunk of this one. But it doesn't as much with that one because that one's the same height, but it's fatter. The next thing I'll do is I'll refill this tray and throw it in so that I don't forget to do that. Because when I was pregnant, I had gestational diabetes. So I had a lot of ice cube trays, and ice mold to make flavored ice to chew on and my own popsicles because I couldn't eat real ones because they have too much sugar in them. And the doctor said the nutritionist said the best things to drink when I had gestational diabetes was flavored water and regular water. They don't count. So I got into these 0 sugar packets. So then I will fill this up. Sorry, I saw it smoking. I want to make sure it wasn't hot water. So, depending on the packet, sometimes you have to put in 2 packets, sometimes you have to put in 1 full packet, or sometimes it's 1 packet, sometimes it's 2 packets, sometimes it's a packet and a half. Depends on the flavor. Today I'm going to use, because I'm craving soda, these root beer ones. If you're using a normal size cup, and it's typically 1, but like I said, for these bigger cups, because it says it's for 16, a packet is good for 16.9 ounces, which is like a normal water bottle size, like that you would get from the store, like a plastic bottle from the store. Sometimes I do mix flavors. Like I might mix this with, because I have tons of flavors in here, and Daddy, I have to get Daddy more packets too. But we've got Strawberry Crush, we've got Blue Raspberry Starburst, we've got the A&W that you just saw, we've got the Pink Starburst, I've got Thai iced tea that is not sugar-free, Blue Skittles, lemonade. This lemon stuff is disgusting. I don't recommend these. I recommend either just straight lemon, like fake lemon juice that you buy in the store, or this, or real lemon juice. We've got kiwi. We've got so many different flavors. These so far are what I don't like, the blackberry lemonade. Every time I go to the store, I buy more of these. Like I said, I keep some in my bag. But I'm trying to find a 7-Up. I'm going to mix. Well, I'm going to see how this tastes first. And then if I need to, I'll mix. I buy all mine from Dollar Tree. Do not buy them anywhere else. They're the cheapest. I do buy Daddy's at Walmart because he likes the energy ones. Those you can only get at Walmart. So sometimes if I am getting the energy ones, I will get those from Walmart. Because we're trying to keep Daddy's soda habit. Oh yeah, that's way too light. Daddy, what do you think about trying these soda packets for when you want soda?
I tried the root beer one already and it doesn't taste much like root beer.
You didn't like it?
It tastes watered down.
See, I think it tastes. How many did you put in your? Well, you used one. Oh yeah, you used the regular bottle. I don't think it tastes that bad. This one, I'm not crazy about. I just thought, because we're trying to kick Daddy at the soda habit. Even though I did find a new Mountain Dew, then I want to get him. Every time they come out with a new flavor, I do splurge. And occasionally, like when they come out with new flavors, I want to try like Sprite or something. I'll get that myself. But we're gonna see how well, because A&W root beer is literally my favorite root beer. Ooh, that sour taste one doesn't get mixed in all the way. It's the worst. Okay. So you need more than just Sprite and A&W. So we're doing one, sorry, not Sprite, 7-Up. Because I want to get rid of those, and I can't drink them on their own. So we're going to do a 7-Up, and we're going to do 2 root beers. Like I said, some flavors, like whatever the blue ones Daddy put in the other day, I literally refilled my cup twice. or he filled it up, put 2 packets in. It was way too strong. I used it again. I filled up my cup, left the remaining in there, filled it up. It was still pretty flavorful. And then I refilled it again and had to add to it, because by then it was watered down by the 3rd time. But I'm not sure if they were the... What was that blue one you put in my drink the other day? I can't... It was either the Hawaiian Punch, I believe, or the blue Skittles. But that was so strong. Or it could have been the blue Starburst. Yeah, you put... You know how you put the 2 packets in it? I filled it up again, because I don't wait till the cup's completely empty, usually, to refill it. And it was still strong. And then by the 3rd time, I had to add more stuff to it, because it was finally watered down. You gotta check with these packets, because some of these packets, sometimes you need 1, sometimes you need 1.5. Sometimes you need 2. Depends on how strong the flavor is. So we're gonna try... For this one, we're going to try half a packet and see. That was a big mouth of not mixed in. But they only have 10 calories in them. So they're a good alternative to soda. I think so far, the A&W one, out of the soda ones I've tried, I did not like the 7-Up. And I usually can't tell the difference between 7-Up and Sprite and Sierra Mist. But that one was gross. I don't like the straight plain lemon packets. I don't like the raspberry whatever it is. The raspberry lemonade, black raspberry lemonade, that one's gross. I'm not the hugest fan of the Hawaiian Punch, because that was not a thing I grew up with as a kid, so I'm not a big fan of Hawaiian Punch in general. Like, the ones that come in the big jugs. Like, for me, if I'm going to drink punch, I want it to be like Kool-Aid Jammers, because that was what I got as a kid, as a treat. Kool-Aid Jammers, or the little ones that came in the plastic bottles with the twist top that you pulled off. Like those Kool-Aid Jammers. That was, like, treats, like, for drinks in my house was like Yoo-Hoo. Or Nesquik, which I don't do Nesquik. Or, not Nesquik, Ovaltine. That was nasty. I don't like Ovaltine. If I'm going to drink chocolate milk, I prefer it either be Nesquik or, like, the big jugs that you get of, like, whatever the store brand is. Or we have Burn Dairy here. But I prefer chocolate strawberry milk. Even though my favorite milk is mint milk. Because if you can find mint milk, it tastes just like melted mint ice cream. And then at our one grocery store, they started selling orange creamsicle. It's separate. You know it's bad because it'll separate and then there'll be almost no orange left and it'll be all white. It's gross. No. I mean, it wasn't gross, but I just wouldn't get it again. I don't know what it is, but now that I added that packet, I feel like it enhanced the flavor of the Sprite. Which is weird. I don't know. Guess I'm not. Weird. And I don't normally use filtered water for this. I mean, I do have the big jugs, but I usually only use filtered water if I'm drinking straight water. Oh, I didn't show you. This is what it looks like, if you guys can see. You can't really tell because the 7-Up is clear. And you'll know if you overfilled these cups too, because the lid won't fit on properly. There's a line where the rubber part for the lid is supposed to stop. And that's where you put it. But that's my water of the day. it's 2 A&W packets mixed with Sprite. I'm just gonna call it soda water. I'm not gonna try and come up with fancy names that she does. Like, she has the skinny syrups and all that. I do have some for, like, coffee and stuff. Some sugar-free vanilla syrups. And I bought some other ones, too. But if I can find the skinny syrups for cheap, I'll buy them. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy them. Ugh. There's certain spots that don't get mixed in all the way. And these are not a replacement for water. You still need to drink plain water. Which, ever since getting these, I have not been drinking enough of. Because these do have calories in them. But they do have no sugar. But if you're diabetic, these packets and just flavored water you can buy at the store, like Propel or anything, count just like regular water does. They don't count against you. So, on that note, I'm going to go eat. And hopefully I will have more content for you guys. I will do a me packing video for vacation. I will do a baby packing video for vacation. And I will do a daddy packing video. I mean, me and daddies are only going to be slightly different. I might just throw me and daddy all in one video, but I will see you guys on the flip side. Bye, guys.